Hey, how are you doing today? So, in today's video, I'm gonna make a few changes around my base. I want to flatten out this area here and make some space for a small farm. Some wheat, carrots, maybe potatoes too. Nothing too fancy. I'm not great at building, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. But while I work on this, I've been thinking about something lately. You know that feeling when you're surrounded by people at a party, on a call, or scrolling online? And somehow you still feel completely alone. You check your phone, hundreds of messages, stories, notifications, but it's still that quiet emptiness stays. If you've felt that before, stay here for a while. I'm not here to tell you to like just be happy or whatever. I just want to understand this together. Because here's the paradox. We are the most connected generation in history, and somehow the loneliest. You know, I remember one night I had just left a small gathering with friends. It was late, I was driving home, and it hit me. You know, that silence. Not sadness exactly, just heaviness. Like I had just spent hours surrounded by people, and yet the moment I got in the car, it felt like I'd been alone the whole time. That's the thing about loneliness. It doesn't always show up when you're by yourself. Sometimes it walks beside you, even when you're laughing. I studied on said that almost 40% of Gen Z feel lonely most of the time. And honestly guys, it makes sense. We live under constant pressure to be successful, to look perfect, to love perfectly. We scroll through everyone's highlights reels, but no one posts their Friday night they spent scrolling in silence, wondering why no one texted back. So we talk more online than in real life, because it feels safer. But it's like drinking salt water when you're thirsty. It feels good for a moment, but it just leaves you thirstier than before. We all grew up believing a beautiful lie, that there is someone out there who will complete us, our missing half. So we go searching, on apps, at parties, in DMs. We chase that spark that promised to make us whole again. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Love doesn't erase loneliness. Sometimes it shows you how deep it really goes. When you love someone, you don't find the part of you that was missing. You find another person, guys. Whole and complex, with their own fears, their own silences. And that's when you realize how vast your own solitude really is. You don't find the half you're missing, you find someone you're gonna miss. And also, there is something else we get wrong about love. We've started to treat relationships like rewards, as if love were a prize you earn after you become good enough. We think, if I look better, or if I work harder, if I fix myself, then maybe someone will love me. But that's not how real love works, guys. Love is not a prize. It's not something to be won. True love happens because it is. It's not a transaction. It's not a finish line you cross after proving your worth. Of course, guys, love requires care. You have to nurture it, respect it, choose it every day, but not earn it. Love should be a presence in your life, not a trophy for your effort. A relationship shouldn't be a goal achieved. It should be a life shared. And that's the irony. We look for love hoping to escape loneliness. But sometimes love teaches us how to face it. And that's not a bad thing. There's a difference between being alone and feeling lonely. But we treat loneliness like something broken in us. What if it's not? What if loneliness is part of what makes us human? Even if someone loves you deeply, they can't live inside your mind, guys. They can't feel your exact pain or see the world through your memories. At the end of every day, you return to yourself, and that's okay. That night, I parked the car and turned off the music. At first, it felt unbearable, but then it started to feel honest, like I was finally sitting with myself, instead of running away. And that's when I understood. Love doesn't save us from loneliness. It teaches us how to live with it. So let me say you one thing. When you are in a relationship, remember this. You're the only person in the world with your exact story. No one else has lived what you lived. Your background, your childhood, your fears, your dreams. No one sees the world exactly like you do. And the same goes for the person you love. When you fall in love, you're meeting an entire history that isn't yours. A completely different universe. And that's not bad, it's beautiful. Because that's how love teaches you to see the other, to understand the solitude they carry, to look at someone and say, I see your loneliness and I'm not afraid of it. That's real connection, not escaping your solitude, but learning to share it. So what do we do now? Simple, we stop running from it. We stop treating loneliness like the enemy. Loneliness is not a something to fix or distract from. It's something to listen to. Because when you learn to be with yourself, you stop chasing noise. You stop confusing attention with affection. You start choosing better friends, better conversations, better partners. You will still feel lonely sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, and that's okay. But you stop fearing it. You see it as a proof that you have depth. That you have an entire inner world, no one can even touch it. And that's amazing. You have the only space in your mind that only you can reach. If you ever felt this way, know that you're not alone in feeling alone. Right now, millions of us are sitting in quiet rooms, each staring at a different screen, each carrying that same invisible weight. Maybe the first real connection we need is with yourselves. So, thanks for being here with me today. Hey, if you enjoyed these calm reflections while I play Minecraft, if this made you think or feel something real, subscribe to the channel. It really helps a lot, and it means we can keep growing this little corner of the internet where we talk about life